What's going on, everybody? It's PeteFuzzyPete. We are back. It is Monday. I don't like the sound of that at all. But it's Monday. What is today? 4th? Well, it's February. Let's put it that way. And, yeah. Oof. It's been a day. But, and this is a big but, not counting my own. Thanks to, crap, I didn't even look. I think it was Practical Machinist? No, fudge. Well, I don't remember. I don't remember who. Darn it. Let me check real quick. Okay, so I was close. It was Popular Mechanics. Popular Mechanics just released some press release images and information about upcoming blasters for this fall. Now, if you haven't seen them, go check them out. They're around in just about every form right now, if not in one way, shape, or form. And somehow you'll find them. But basically, we got big news on four blasters. So let's do the rundown. We finally got a image and description of the Titan. We've got confirmation of information on the Perseus. Megalodon we've known about. And the Revoltinator. We got some more information about that too for the Zombie Strike line. So, what do you guys want to start with? You know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just pick a number 1 through 4. I'll try to break them down with everything that I've crammed into my brain throughout the day. Just rereading the same article and looking at the pictures as closely as I possibly can on every detail. But in the meantime, we're gonna keep working in the shop. Haven't done this in a while, so we're gonna get back to sanding my Hades. Broke. Boo. Boo to you too. What's up? I take it you saw all the news dropping by Popular Mechanics. Just been drooling about what I'm going to be spending money on coming later. If not, as soon as somebody in Canada finds them, I am messaging them and saying, shut up and take my money. Oh my gosh. So which one are you looking forward to the most so far? What was it? The Titan, the Perseus, Megalodon, or the Revoltinator? I really wasn't planning on streaming today, but you know, YOLO. It's Monday. I have nothing else to do, so let's stream. Let's talk about these new information news that we just got for upcoming stuff. To any. Well, see, that's with the Revoltinator, I have a couple issues. They didn't, you know, it says auto firing or whatever, however they worded it, but they didn't ever mention full auto. You know, they didn't really clarify that. Second is that it has lights and sounds built in. And No. No thanks. Third issue, it looks like they took the cam blaster and made it into a zombie strike blaster. That doesn't really scream all that original. I mean, looking at the amount of length it is, yeah, if you take a look at Popular Mechanics article, it doesn't actually say full auto. I'm waiting to find some more press releases. I need to go to Phone from Above's page, look at his blog, see what the actual information from Hasbro says on it. But other than the lights and sounds and the fact that it's possibly excessively long for given what it is, I'm probably not going to go for it. Yeah. If you gotta really read the article and read it word for word that it's not full auto, whereas like the Titan is. But I have issues with the Titan as well. I've already got issues, and all we have are pictures and words. Go figure. But if you're just joining the stream, welcome. I'm your host, PeteFuzzyPete. I'm just working on my Hades and we're just talking about the Nerf news leaks that just came out earlier today by thanks to Popular Mechanics for posting their article on the upcoming releases. Yeah, but see, once you upgrade the motors to LiPo and everything, then there's no point with the lights and sounds because you can't hear them, and it's just drawing power away from the motors for the flywheels where you need the power. So it just seems like a waste. What blast you guys want to talk about next? So far we've talked about the Revoltinator, which in my opinion is my least favorite of the four, just given the lights and sounds. Not interested. Granted, I know, us adults, we're not the target market for these blasters, and, they're directed towards children, but come on. Who's the one that's got the money for it? The kids that you're targeting, or the adults that actually have jobs that can pay for it? Come on, Hasbro. Give us what we want, right? I mean, really? How hard is it? Yes, sir. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Yes, but the parents have one thing in their back pocket that kids cannot change. You ready for this? No. The answer I grew up with. No worries, bud. No worries. I'm just chilling out. I just got home from work. I'm like, alright, time to unwind. Let's do some modding. Let's talk about, talk to the people, see what everybody's thinking. And if they haven't heard, point them in the right direction. Appreciate it, man. No worries. What movie you watching, by the way? NorCal, what's up? What's up? I hope you've seen the Popular Mechanics article. Because that's what we're talking about while I'm working on this. Oh, not bad. Not a bad movie. The ending, I don't want to give it away, but I'm talking by ending, I mean the after credits scene. Kind of a downer, and leaves a lot of open questions since they did new ads for the next movie in the series. But that's all I'm gonna say. So NorCal, have you seen the Popular Mechanics article and all the new blasters coming? You know, now that we have images to go with what's coming. It was released earlier today, a exclusive on upcoming blasters for the 2019 fall release that will be showcased at Toy Fair coming up. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You might want to take a peek and come back and we'll, because it's about all I feel like talking about while I keep working. Oh, I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah. I got a good number of movies that I saw in the theater, but I want to watch again. But rather play Xbox or work in the shop. So movies take a back seat. Yeah, this is a little more intense than just the Prometheus. This is 4 new blasters: a Mega, an Elite, a Zombie Strike, and a Rival. You're welcome. Like, I've been just drooling at work today. Just like, can I get home? I need to just start talking to other people that actually, are in the hobby, so I can get their opinions. Because I'm sick, I can talk about it all I want, but unless it's just people that actually have a clue of what I'm talking about, what's the point, right? Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I try to keep up on, all the news. I'm never the first one. I mean, I have no problem with that, but just being in the know allows me to, just have basic general knowledge, and that's what I prefer to have. So when I go into a war, it's like, oh, he's got that one and that one. I can identify from distance and be like, okay, let's go, and know what I'm up against, whether I know what the internals are or not. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a well-written article, too. But then given the fact that they also have price points, so I know how much I'm going to be spending. Okay, ready for paint. Too bad Michigan weather is not helping me on that one. On to the next project. This is the next project. Oh yeah. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Interesting blasters coming out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Glad somebody mentioned the Perseus, because that's the one thing I've been drooling about. Let's stop flooding that. Yeah. The fact that the Perseus is coming, and here I am working, finally getting around to working on a Prometheus, goes to show that I need to get this knocked out fast. That's about all there is to that. Because this is going to be one hefty piece of tech. I don't know. I guess you can't really call it tech if it's just it's a fuzzy original. So, just keep plugging away, keep eye on chat, and just kind of hanging out today. So that we see what's going on, see how everybody's doing. Well, given the fact that I got all this in the garbage for good reasons, we'll start with that. We'll start with that. This is all in the garbage, and it's about all I know at the moment, but it's gonna be worth it. Yeah, kind of just doing this one on the fly so I can have desk space ready for other things, given the fact that either I'm building this one for myself or I might sell it. I don't know yet. Weird. Pulled through. Cheap plastic. Alright. Enough of that. Is there any real reason for saving this? No, because this is the cheap plastic that does not paint. I missed that, sorry. No. Not quite. I mean, that one was cool too. I'll give it to the guy who built it. Looks really good, really well done. I commend him for his work. But I'm thinking I'm going to take a different route on this one. The only reason I say that is because I've done another blaster very similar to what I plan on doing, which served my good friend very well at the last End War, which I'm still really annoyed that I didn't get to go to. So this will be for, I don't know, depending on if I get it done for myself quickly, you know, take it to my local club, beat on the guys there with it, then turn around and sell it. Or if I just have, you know, if I don't have time to finish it for myself, finish it as a commission. Because finding Prometheus on clearance anymore is not existent in my area. I've checked seven different targets for them, and none on clearance. My Walmart and Meijer, they all have them still at 150 bucks. I'm like, next. So, just gotta keep plugging away, I guess. Plug away on this one. Hopefully I get it done before the new blasters come out, because I got a lot in mind for those. Well, let's put it this way, at least one of them. I really don't have a maniacal laugh like I thought I did. So, what are you guys' thoughts on the new blaster leaks that came out? If you don't know what we're talking about, check out Popular Mechanics. I just did a press release article on the new blasters coming, and we're just anybody that stops by, and love to hear from you, hear your thoughts on what's coming, and we'll just keep this string going until I get to a stopping point and want to go get dinner. So I really don't have anything else going on. Well, that's another one. I mean, that's one I got one, or okay, I want it, but I don't want it. Any thoughts on why? No, it's not because I'm against miniguns. I have two of the, what are they? The Air Zone Punishers. I got two of those literally at my knee, under this desk. Just both with the ammo boxes, original chains, but no ammo, sadly. But I have them. They're in perfect condition. Yeah, I agree. First big issue that I have with the Titan is 4D batteries. 4D batteries. The first thing that comes to mind is the Infamous and the Hyperfire. Granted, the Hyperfire was C batteries, and I think the Infamous is C batteries as well. I don't know because I don't have one. To me, that's an issue. It doesn't seem like enough power to be available for the blaster to function. Now, I know there's probably, you know, a way to override the rotation so that it doesn't spin, but we won't know until we get our hands on one. But with that, it automatically raises a flag to me that, okay, this is going to be an oversized minigun that has a very, very low rate of fire. Because we all know how fast the Infamous is. The Infamous is not that fast. And again, it's full auto, but it does not have a high rate of fire whatsoever. Given that, because you have two flywheels, you got a pusher motor for the full auto, and my biggest gripe is there's a fourth motor, both in the Infamous and the Titan. The Infamous has the fourth motor for the auto reloading mechanism, so it turns the gears to auto reload the mag. That's 4 motors. 4 motors on 4 C or D batteries. Okay. With the Titan, you got 2 flywheels, a full auto motor, and then a motor of some sort to rotate the barrel, the visual barrel, to make that rotate. Again, that's 4 motors that could be going all at once, and you're expecting it on 4D batteries. That doesn't seem like enough power to me. Granted, it's, what, 6 volts, right? 1.5, 1.5, 3, double, 6 volts, yeah. It just doesn't seem like enough power for given what it's going towards. But we will wait and see, I guess, because it's only time until, we actually get to see it firing and, finding out all the details. However, and this is a big however, we finally are getting the 50 round drum mag we've been promised years ago. Exactly. And if there's not a way to override the minigun portion from rotating, prevent it from rotating to allow power to go to the flywheels for performance, you can't really call it an elite blaster then. But we're finally getting the drum mag, 50 round drum mag that we were promised how many years ago? I've been in the hobby for, what, 12 years now? And we're fine, I don't know if a lot of people might not know this, but when the Stampede was first released, before they had the release party, it was supposed to come with a 50 round drum mag. Just before it went to shelves and got into stores, it was changed to 3 18 round stick mags. However, Hasbro at the time still filed a patent for the design of the 50 round drum mag. So we're all like, wait, where's the drum mag? We thought we were getting a drum. Oh no. Well, here we are. How many years later? I think 9, almost 10 years later. No. 8 or 9 years time. And we're finally getting the drum mag that we so desperately wanted. I know a few people out there still have a Stampede that says ECS 50 on the side of the shell, because that was what the mold was for the Stampede originally. So, who's to say that, it's about time. I know I am, because I have a few things that need high capacity because they are full auto and just go through darts quickly. So, I mean, I'm going to be getting one. I'll get one no matter what. Getting it for the drum, obviously. Unless Hasbro, if you listen, I know you probably don't because I'm such a small time guy, but that too. Looking forward to that one too. But given the Perseus and the Titan drum mag, I think I'm well spent. I really don't want a Helios because I barely use those stick mags anymore. I used to run them constantly for a blaster that I named Ares at the time, a while back. I mean, I still have it. I still have Ares. I should dust him off. Take him down to the SDNC one time, because last time I used him, he completely destroyed a full team of 12 guys all by itself. So, can't complain about that. That was back when Rival was brand new. Barely anybody had it. And here I show up with a fully overhauled Zeus and just kind of say, good night, goodbye, have fun, catch this. So, what else? What else we got, guys? Anybody that stops by, feel free to jump in. You know, we're just being social, talking about what's new. Talk about, you know, what are you guys working on? What projects are you working on, guys? Let me know. Love to see what other people are working on, because I know not many people know what I'm working on, because I hardly ever have been working on stuff lately. So, figured let's get back to it. No other way to do it than to get down to it. Alright, let's see what we get. Let's make sure we're not missing chat. Devin! Oh, nice. I've still never used a K26. Prophecy's going great. But, problem is, Devin, stock kind of, when I put it on and tested it, the screws that hold this portion of the buffer tube to the part that connects to the blaster, this, you know, holding the blaster, this went this way, the blaster went that way. The screws all stripped out of this. So now I gotta get a new one. This is the injection molded F10555 straight buffer tube, the non-folding buffer tube, which is kind of what I was hoping to use. But need to get a new one. That's what happens when you test stuff, guys. You never know. Holy shnikes. Alright, what's being held in? You know what? YOLO. Make sure we're not missing chat. Sorry if I missed chat, guys. I'm trying to get this prepped for paint and make sure we're I'm not just sitting here working. You guys are doing all the talking. Okay, so that's that. Competitive Knife is on the 16th. We haven't had it yet. I got it just the week after Competitive Night was canceled. The whole Prophecy. The stock I've had for a while, you know, on various strifes and whatnot. But yeah, I'm planning on bringing it to competitive. That was the whole reason for getting it. But Devin, have you seen the new releases? the news released by Popular Mechanics today. I don't know if you care enough to fall that deep into the hobby, but I'm happy to fill you in if we need to. Okay, well, you can have that. I get the drum. I'll buy it, but you get the blaster. I get the drum. Okay? Sound like a deal? I mean, I'll front the money for it, but I get the drum. That's all I want. Besides, you got the... Wait a minute. So the Perseus, the 50 round Nemesis pistol SMG thing is kind of lame, and you'd rather run 6 clips in it? Please tell me how you would do that. Kind of lost me on that one, bud. But I mean, it's got a 50 round hopper. How are you going to put 6 round clips in it? Or are you going to put the 6 round clips in the Gatling gun? See, that's where you're losing me. Okay, yeah, so I'll front the money for it. You can have the blaster, but I keep the drum, okay? Besides, you got your double-ended 25 round mag that you use in your Strife. That's 50 rounds. So, yeah, Gatling blaster's all yours. There we go. Plan set. All right. The plan is in motion. The deal has been struck. And we can test that. We can test that easily. Yes. And yes. That's a yes to Devin and a yes to you, NorCal. And you see why I am working on a Prometheus as we speak. Darn you, Hasbro, and your solvent welds. They just love testing our patience with getting their stuff apart to make it look better. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so this is all going to be E6000 back on. Ooh. Yeah, this is going to be E6000 back on. And pretty. And there we go. Okay. Cool. Now, And yes, Devin, I'm already working on. I've been working on this since I used it. What? Last month. Yeah, I've been working on this for a while now. So now, what do we have for a grip? Alright, excuse me for a second, guys. Okay. Okay, we might be getting somewhere already. Let's kill that light real quick. I think I might have just found my grip for this build, guys. Alright, back to chat. So, alright. At least I still have the remains of the chaos this all came out of. Might just have to do it. Alright, keep checking chat. What else you guys thinking about? What other, what else you guys want to talk about these new leaks, or you guys got some projects you want to talk about and what you're working on, and you tell me. Sorry, I'm seeing how comfortable this actually feels before I decide on using it. Because this Prometheus is going bullpup. I tried that, Devin. I tried that. It didn't work. This was supposed to be Apollo Magwell, Apollo grip right here to chain, extended mag, but it's not gonna work. So gave up on that. Now my chaos is in a Chronos. Chronos is in the parts bin. This I need to hack down a little bit because I need to make sure this honking thing sits nicely. Okay. NF Strike. NFstrike.com has a Talon mag adapter kit out of aluminum internal parts and I believe the mag mag adapter is just the normal injection molded one. So if that interested you, I figured I'd pass the word along in case you didn't know. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, it's kind of gonna be a kind of chill night, guys. Am I right? When was the last time we all just had a nice, chill, relaxing night of modding and talking with friends? And I know I just saw something in chat, but I will check that momentarily. Alright, let's see what we're missing. Oh, I guess I didn't miss anything. Okay. Rock and roll. What am I going to do? Alright. See, this is the part where I need to brainstorm of what I'm going to do. And don't get me wrong. What was the guy's name? Well, the guy that did the gluttony, or whatever he called it, the Shadowhawk integrated Prometheus, beautiful, but I don't. It's still too, you know, it's not small enough to do that. I mean, you've seen one rifle, you've seen them all, right? So, and Devin, you know exactly where I'm starting to lean towards on this one, i.e. Vex 3.0. So this will be 4.0, is what I believe is what's going to happen. So it's a matter of, what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? So, I mean, it's like, needs to be here. I need screws for... Alright, Sharpie. I love clickable Sharpies. They're very impractical, but they get the job done when you need them. And believe me, guys, I'm not ignoring you. I'll still look at chat. So keep hit that button. Let me know what you're thinking. Alright. Devin, that's a given for you. If you had an endless supply of long strikes, you would find a way to make the long strike grip and stock on everything you own, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Tell me I'm wrong. 'Cause I know you. I wish I had was at my parents' house so I could use my dad's bandsaw so I could make that cut. Deuces, buddy. Alright, so question goes back full circle. What grip do I want to use for this blaster? Alright. Now, this is where I have a problem. With these new blasters coming out, one of my old projects is no longer needed. My old project is now obsolete. Do I throw it all away? Or do I try to finish it? But knowing that the parts, the blasters coming will be much easier to work with than trying to complete this project. Let me show you why. Okay, I'm going to set this aside real quick. This is an old project of mine. And it's really not that old, but it's old enough. Okay. Take the clamp off. Okay. Clamp. Okay. So what this is, yeah, it's a Hades. Got it. Sure. Understandable. Understandable. Alright? Everybody's got a, I got a Hades. I was literally just working on one already. Now, when I first got this, I'm like, okay, let's make this flywheel. So, I had an idea. Let's gut it, kind of take some inspiration from the Hurricane that Out of Darts made, with the Zeus, do the whole tubing thing. Yeah, but when I first got this, I wanted to gut it all, make some kind of tubing channel, and make this a flywheel blaster. So I could sling it on my back. But I think I'm gonna have to pitch it. And we'll sacrifice it for parts. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yep, we're gonna sacrifice it for parts, guys. Yep, wasted a Hades. Darn. Now I got more spare parts. Flat panels. Tech rails. Yeah. These are garbage. Plenty of extra screws now. So put those up there. I literally was going to be that's what I was just about to get to. I took the barrel assembly. I started to clear it out. I still had this portion to do. But what I was essentially doing was just carving out the center. I don't remember how I was going to do it. I think what I was planning on doing was I was going to carve out the exact center of this and have it fire out of there. So that way I could try to get the flywheel. So what I was going to use was flywheel cage from a Chaos that I dissected a while back. So Chaos flywheel cage, motors, wheels. So it was going to end up, you know, somewhere up in here, and obviously, you know, priming mechanism is going to be gone. But this was going to somehow... What's up, Taffy? So somehow this was going to tuck into here, somehow hide inside, so all you saw is the rotation mech through the side, but it was this became a flywheel blaster of some sort. But I'm going to give up on this project. This one took a back seat for too long, and I started new things, and I don't have the time or the energy to put into this one. So we're just gonna throw it away, sadly. But you know, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna keep as much as I can for parts. Oh, Taffy, it's okay, because down here on the floor, I don't know if you can see, yeah, right here, this stuff all right here, this is a disassembled Hades that I have a paint job in mind for. So I have another one already I've been prepping for work to be done to. Okay, this one was one of the first ones first one I bought, so it's it can go in the garbage, except for the fact that we're going to be scrapping some parts out of it. Okay, there we go. Almost pinched myself. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna see what we can salvage, which I'm hoping I can salvage the grip assembly. But first, let me take a selfie. Oh, put that face. No, just kidding. We're not going there. Yeah, we're just gonna try to get this all apart so I can. One thing I do want to get to is the stock spring, to try to hold on to that in case I have something I want to upgrade the spring for cheap, meaning free. Given the fact that this is all garbage, cut it till you get it out, right? That's what I was trying for. Alright. Neo, what's up? Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm having fun just breaking stuff first. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, but, you know, I'm not in a hurry. It's a shame, though. Oh well. It's a shame I never got around to finishing this project. It would have been hilarious, walk into an event with a Hades that's full auto flywheel. Huh? Huh? Who's with me, right? I don't know about you, but that would have just been hilarious. So, now I see we have some new names popping up. How's it going, guys? Hopefully everybody's seen the new Popular Mechanics leaks. Oh, Neo, no worries, buddy. I really don't use springers all that much. And granted, I did purchase one springer. Which, if you follow my Instagram, you've probably seen. Or if you saw the last stream, you've probably seen. But I bought a Prophecy. So, there's that. There we go. One Hades spring removed. One giant piece of plastic. So, there we go. Gutted. If you're wondering how I did LEDs on a blaster, a Lucio blaster, the underside of the down in here in this channel is fits the pre-made LED strips very well. So all I did was take, a strip of this, just glue it down and in the channel, wire it down to the end. Can't even tell that they're even in there until you turn them on. But that was a fun project too. I know the guy I built it for uses it as often as he possibly can. So, cool. But that's that. We're gonna double check chat, make sure we're caught up. Now, one thing I prefer to do whenever I try to salvage a spring, take some blue tape. Nice. Wrap around the spring that I just removed and label it. Boom. And then you put it in your bin of spare springs. Then you know what it came from, so you know how strong it is, and go from there. So right now we're going to keep removing stuff, because this is going to be, I think this is going to be the grip for my project, guys. The only thing that's not going to be in it is the safety. By safety, I'll keep the tabs, so I probably should keep this, but we'll keep the tabs of the safety just so it rotates back and forth. Okay, so what we're going to do is just going to go a little snip snip. Actually, we'll hold off snipping those for now, in case I want to use as a LED on off. No, what's going on? Okay, yeah, Taffy, that makes sense. Yeah, I found that a lot of the springs, like the rival blasters especially, I'll gut the springs out of them, but then, it's like, okay, now what springs from what, a bin of springs, what's what, I want to, possibly put the same spring in the same blaster, just in case, so I prefer to label them. It just makes it easier to know what's what. Because I try to have some kind of organization in my shop. Not much, but At least try to get a little bit. Alright, that's what I wanted. And we got it. Okay, set that aside. This, oh yeah, and you know where I'm going with it. We'll keep the main shell in the bin of miscellaneous parts. So let's get back on the leak train. What are y'all's thoughts of the new leak blasters? And if you haven't, if you don't know what we're talking about, I know Null and I have been talking about it for what, the last 20 minutes? No, sorry, Null. I mean NorCal. Yeah. I mean, with a name like Titan, I would hope it's big. Team Edgeline, really? Huh. I mean, it most of them they're lime green reskins. Oh, well, I could, but yellow. I find that, you know, trying to undo them, when you undo them, you're less likely to have the stress fracture lines start appearing on the pieces that you're trying to save. So by just trying to bend back the one side enough so you can get whatever you're trying to get, it's usually better than just trying to cut them. That's what I've found. Yeah, I think I might be able to incorporate the safety as a LED switch. Cool. Only time will tell. Or I might just glue them in place and leave it. Call it good. So, pop this open. It goes there. Okay, go back together. Go. What's that one? That's that. Cool. Nice. I'm liking it. We're getting somewhere. Now, offhand, real side note. Does anybody know if Biggs NZ casts this trigger in color? I'll have to look. I would love for that then. So and for those of you that don't know what's going on, forward to the new Rebel Blaster, the other unnamed blaster. We got the names of the 4 on the Popular Mechanics. Darn. It'd be sweet if you did. But this grip. Bom, bom, bum, bum, bum. Okay, I'll try to reach out to him later. You didn't think I was going crazy or anything, did you? I'm not a mad scientist by any stretch of the imagination. Who dares say that? Face me in combat if you dare. really need the sling point? I think I do. That might need to be cut somewhere in there. I want this to be as far forward. Let's say don't try to. Okay. Alright, I see what I can do. Alright, I don't need that anymore. Oh, I'm in no rush, Neo. No, so yeah. First peek, guys. First peek of me finally actually having a clue of what I'm doing with this build. Hope you enjoy. This is going to be a lot of fitment testing. Come on, work with me, stupid shell. Okay, that's that. Okay, that's that. This needs to slide up and in more. So allow it to drop in like something. Oh, you little crap. Get back in there. So yeah, you guys are getting a first-hand look at me getting this slightly figured out. I use slightly very vaguely because I still don't know exactly where, I know where I'm going to go with this, but I'm still trying to figure out the in-between. I know what I want, I know what it's going to do, now to make it happen, right? Alright, make sure we're not missing any chat. Later, Taffy. Thanks for stopping by, bud. Hope your homework goes well. Education comes first. And then for the rest of us, work and sleep. Am I right or am I right? Okay. Wow. Those literally are the motor covers. Okay. Definitely have to make sure the ghost will be back on. Yeah, like motors stick out the side. You're getting edumacated or educated? We're all edumacated. I'm edumacated. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. So that tucks there. This tucks here. This locks down. This holds there, this lays down. Okay. Okay. That'll hold that, that holds that. Okay, what else we got? So, now, what do you guys like and dislike about what's coming? Or anybody got any opinions? You know, I know we all know what we would like to see and what we're gonna see, but you know, what are you hoping to get out of hoping these new blasters will accomplish. Oh, come on, where's my big file? There it is. Okay, cool. There's those standing. Oh yeah, filing and filling. All we're doing is just getting prepped for fitment. That's gonna need a notch back in here. Okay. So now I grab a straight edge. Let's do a straight edge. Okay. All right. So that will nest in there. This. So that nests in there. It'll go down, relatively level. Lots of gap filling. All right, let's cut it. Remember, kids, safety first. And oh yeah, safety first. But headphone users beware. Gotta put that disclaimer, I guess. There we go, that's that. Make sure we got through all the ribbing. Clearly we did not. It's already going to be broken off, so why not just break it, right? There it goes. Snap, snap. That's what I like to hear. Alright, let's make sure we're not missing any chat. Andrew, how's it going? Welcome to stream. What do you think of the new blasters? Have you seen the Popular Mechanics article on what's coming later this year? And headphone users beware. Enough dremeling. Next we will, what tool we grab? Did I score these enough to come in with cutters? We will find out shortly. clean that up later on. Neo's building a chronofire. Yeah, they do look cool. Which one are you looking forward to most, Andrew? And Neo, I figured a chronofire would take a while. I'm not into those. Neo's going to get all the rattling out eventually. It's just a matter of time. So, double check the chat. Really? The Revoltinator. Why is that? You just got a thing for the zombie strike line, or is it just cool even with the lights and sounds? Because that's my biggest turn off, is that it has lights and sounds. Well, the thing is, 18s haven't left. I mean, at least in my area, the 18-round stick mags are still readily available. Headphone users beware. That's that. Another test fit. It's not bad. Needs to go down lower. Oh, pretty darn lined up too on seams. Cool. That's what I like to see. Headphones. File. Check fitment. There you go. Lots more filing. Okay. Check. Sorry. Did not know the headlights and sounds. Wait. This is going to be a Prometheus bullpup. You know, can't think Raven, but Prometheus, if that makes sense to you. Just working on making sure that the grip that I'm going to use is going to work out before I make the sacrificial cut back here. yeah, I mean, granted, the gentleman who did the Prometheus rifle recently, good on him, but it's just not my cup of tea. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere, fellas. So the reason I made that hole, the reason I enlarged this back hole here is for this squared off section of the Hades. So now putting that into the shell gives me more of a structural point for epoxy and to better secure it internally, not only externally, so that way this handle does not do that during a game when I'm using it hardcore parkour, blah blah blah, going fast and making it last and yo I guess you could say. So next is, I guess what we'll do is we'll throw some blue painter's tape on it and see how it feels. Because right now we're at the point where if I don't like it, I don't have to start all over. It's not going to cost me money to buy another Prometheus, and all I'm out is a failed Hades project, you know, which in my book sounds like a win. I've already got a new Hades that I'm working on. So now, this is when we take the blaster. Alright, real quick. What you can see in the screen right now, what do you think? Too big? Just big enough? Is about all that would be seen once this is all together. All right, now the next question. The grip. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, I think we got a winner, fellas. There we go. And what I'm going to do is when I wire up the switches, it's going to be a single trigger pull that will, half pull will rev, full pull will fire. Did that once on the bullpup Nemesis that I built for a buddy of mine. So we'll do the same concept there. Just need to figure out how much I'm going to use up here, because I do need the front portion of the trigger. So if I cut it somewhere around here, take off this front portion. That's gonna, I think it's gonna fit back here in the old spot, just based on how much space there is before the motor. I could fit my 3S, maybe I could fit my 4S in there, but that's a door that I'm gonna have to make. I'll make something for here that will also act as like a shoulder pad of some sort, but that'll be there. Yeah, I mean, all, like, literally from here, from here back, so everything over here by the clamp, I'm literally going to cut it right there. So this is all garbage, and all we have left is a small Prometheus with the grip of a Hades. Glad I gave up on that project.
Right now I am trying to see how close I'm at with the seams of the blaster.
See how well they're lining up between the blaster itself and the grip. So that way I don't have to make too many more shell cuts if I don't have to. So what we'll do for gap filling, kept some parts of the Prometheus. Just gotta remember where I put them. These shell parts can go somewhere here. Where did I put those parts? There we go. I knew I kept them. Shroud pieces. Yes, Andrew, yes. I go down to Detroit, to the Detroit Dart Club, at least once a month for Z13, which is our indoor zombie games. We also are starting having a monthly competitive night, which is Ion Rush with a 250 FPS limit, and you play three scrimmages with 50 rounds of ammo per person. So just like they do down in Georgia at the Atomic Dart League, we've adapted some of their rule set for how we play, and we're still tweaking the field for how because we don't have a full indoor soccer field like they do to set up cover. We have to work with what we got, but so far it's working, and it's gonna be fun. I mean, it already is a lot of fun, but it's gonna be even more fun when we have our jerseys and we have more people. So please, seriously, come on down. I think we have the competitive night is the 16th coming up. But I forget what the age restriction is on that, just in case. I do not know off the top of my head what it would be. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. And he's just a cool person in general. I mean, come on. The guy paints a mural of Master Chief on the wall of his Nerf arena, and a stormtrooper, and the Predator, and I forget what her name is, from Aliens, with the pulse rifle or whatever. What else did he mural up there? Nope, we just have a zombie night once a month. Usually lasts about 5-6 hours. Just once a month get together kind of thing. We try to do 2, maybe 3 events a month. So we do the competitive, we do the zombie, and then we've started doing what we call Dart Ops. Dart Ops is lights out games. Just basic team deathmatch, capture the flag, defend the core, basic games you can play, but we turn off almost all the lights in the arena, and we go from there. But seriously, go to Facebook, look up Suburban Detroit Nerf Club, SDNC. Join us there, and that'll lead you to next zombie night. They just had a zombie night last Saturday on the 2nd, so the next one will be next month. But go to the Facebook, join there, tell them PeteFuzzyPete sent you, and then if you have Discord, we'll invite you to our Discord as well. So welcome, seriously. We're always trying to grow the Detroit/Michigan group as much as we can, and we'd love to have you. And seriously, you're more than welcome to bring all the people you want. Yeah, it's like a chat room, but you don't have to be on Discord. Seriously, I know myself and at least 4 of the other guys that run the Facebook page, we all do keep up on the Facebook just as much as we do Discord. So if you don't want to do Discord, that's more than fine. We'll keep you up to date on, because we always post everything to Facebook first, and then we just kind of go off on tangents on Discord. So don't worry about that. But anytime you come on down, bring as many people as you want. We'd love to have you. The only thing first thing off the top of my head is when you come down for an event, it will be a $10 fee, just because that way Connor isn't losing money when he hosts us, because he's such a nice guy, and he nerfs with us and hangs out with us, and we give him content for his channel, but he still has to make a living, so we all kick in $10 a person just to help cover the fee of being there. So small detail, whatever, it's only money. It comes and it goes, right? Okay, I think that will work there. And if you ever Andrew, if you ever have problems with any blasters that you're building or have questions, we're all happy to help. Almost everybody in our group has at least 5-6 years of experience, and we're all happy to help you in any way we can. And Grihas, if you ever heard of Grihas Gear, he comes to some of our events when he has time. And his motor covers for the Strife are beautiful, with the acrylic windows, so you can see in to show off your cages and motors or wheels, what have you. So we got our own parts guy if you need help with that too, and we're all happy to help you, and you're more than welcome to come in anytime. So well guys, I don't even know what time it is, but I think what we're gonna do, yes, except for the fact that now it looks like Hasbro's doing their own Hasbro grips on the Edge series Chronoses, so I'm not really happy about that. But then again, I'm not a real fan of the Chronos all that much anymore. It's cool in theory, but now just kind of they're there. Everybody's got them. It's like the next generation Stripe, I guess. Not really, but you get where I'm going with this. So I think what we're gonna do, fellas, we're gonna wrap this stream up real quick, and I think we'll try to pick this up. I think we'll pick this up on Wednesday. Awesome. We're happy to have you, buddy. And so I think we're going to wrap this stream up. I'm going to go find some dinner. I'm going to hopefully help shed some light on the new blasters. Thanks to Popular Mechanics for sharing. Hey, I'm PeteFuzzyPete. I'm the only one there is. Stay fuzzy, my friends. So yeah, hopefully you guys check out the blasters that are coming. Cannot wait for the Toy Fair releases. Get to see some of the blasters in use, in person. Thanks to whoever posts videos about them. I don't have time to go. I'm not in the industry. But in the meantime, fellas, I'm PeteFuzzyPete. This is a project I've been talking for over 100 minutes for I don't even know why. And catch you on the flip side. Stay fuzzy, my friends.